Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Laura Canfield Show, the Awaken to Happiness Now global series. Thank you so much for being here with us today. And today, my good friend Amy Flynn is back with us. We love having her on the show with the collective. And today we're talking about the new human is here now. And what does that mean for us, right? And so some of what we're going to talk about today with Amy and the collective, we're going to talk about new insight and understanding of how humanity has evolved and the new human has arrived. We're going to talk about and get insights on why you are not experiencing life as the new human you have become and what needs to change for you to do so. We're going to receive guidance through the steps that you need to take and shifts you need to make to express as an advanced human. And we're going to receive a session-long immersion in the uplifting crystalline rainbow starlight frequencies with divine crystalline activations. We're going to receive a guided meditative journey to directly experience all that humanity has become as the new human. And we're going to receive a very delicious, rich, multidimensional, high frequency experience. All that and more with Amy and the collective. And Amy, for those of you who don't know, she's been on our show, oh my God, I think since the beginning, since 2013. So a long time. And she's a favorite of all of yous, you know, so, and she's a good friend of mine. And she is a channeler of the collective, a facilitator of divine connection and transformation, multidimensional energy healer, and multisensory intuitive. And Amy is a source guided intuitive, spiritual teacher, energy transmitter, healer, medical intuitive, source voice channel, and money Reiki grandmaster. She is guided by her lifelong clear, strong connection with source and her powerful abilities to clear, restructure, and balance energy. She is a born channeler, accessing her spiritual gifts from birth. Amy is a voice channel for an expression of non-physical source consciousness called the collective, who lovingly transform all they interact with. And Amy and the collective radiate uplifting, joyful energy as they make the esoteric and the profound accessible and fun. And together, they quickly shift people into a higher vibration of love and realization. All that and more. Amy is also the creator of the crystalline rainbow starlight frequencies, the multidimensional money Reiki transformation program, and a powerful proprietary process that permanently clears generational trapped emotional energy that quickly produces dramatic results in all areas of life. A seer through time, space, and energy, Amy enables people worldwide to break free of lifelong blocks and existing belief habits. Her mission is to bring people into the direct realization of who they are as divine creator. So Amy, I'm so glad you're here, and everyone please join me in welcoming Amy to the show.
Yay! I am here.
Awesome.
The collective, not yet.
Cool.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So Amy, do you want to just start off by talking about, you know, what is the new divine human, right? So the new human is here now. What is that? And are we actually being that now, or are we stopping ourselves because of our old patterns and beliefs, etc.?
Well, I'm going to let the collective tell you all that. I'm not going to tell you all that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start the crystalline rainbow starlight frequencies flowing. So hang on.
Okay.
Okay,
Awesome.
So I got those flowing. All
Awesome.
right. They should feel very light. You can't you're not going to be feeling like you're receiving energy per se, but you're going to be feeling kind of an upliftment. It'll feel really nice. All right. So let me bring in the collective. Hold on. They're not ready yet. They're fixing their makeup.
I had to fix mine earlier, so I get it. We're good?
Okay. We are squeezing in.
Awesome. Welcome.
Welcome. Yes. Okay. We are here. Okay. Amy did not want to let us leave. You called us in so fast.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Yes. Awesome. Well, I'm so glad you're here.
Yes, we are here. And yes, we are going to talk about the new human. And it's also called the divine human. People also often refer to it as the divine human. So what is that? And what does it mean for you? And are you it? Those are all questions that we're going to answer.
Awesome.
We are looking to see if there's anything that we need to say before we dive right in. Okay, we want everyone to get comfortable. Some people are not comfortable, so get yourself comfortable. Wiggle around and get yourself relaxed and comfortable. So we are going to begin. All right, the new human. What is the new human? The new human looks like the old human, but it also looks different than the old human. Now, how could that be? Well, physically, you, the new human, still look like the way you did before. You didn't change any of your physical attributes, but yet you did. If you are an observant person and you look at yourself in the mirror and you don't look at yourself, like what you're wearing, how your hair may look, but you look into yourself or truly at the being that is looking at you from the mirror, you will notice that there is a lot more light shining from that being. You will also notice a radiance and a glow. Now, that is because the new human is present. Now, are you the new human? Yes. Are you expressing as the new human? No. Is the new human showing up in the world in a big way? No. Are all human beings the new human? For the most part, we would say about 85% of the human beings on the planet are carrying and reflecting the new human energy. Are they being the new human? No. Does it look different on the planet because the new humans are here? No. Why? This is the question. Why doesn't it look different? If this evolved version of humanity is here, why does it look the same? Because the human beings are creating everything the same over and over. We have spoken before, and we don't know if everyone was here, so we will do a little recap of continuity, and the continuity that exists from moment to moment, day to day. How you create your reality. You create your entire reality out of pure energy. So let's say you wake up in the morning. You wake up in the morning, you open your eyes. Well, while you're sleeping, you return to source. Everything is wonderful. You get your body restores. You feel expanded. You get cleansed. Everything's good. And then you open your eyes and you create everything the same as it was before you went to sleep. How you feel is the same. How your space looks is the same. How your body looks is the same. Now, where the door is on the room is the same. Why do you do this? Because if you didn't do that, you would have to spend a very large amount of your day, every day, relearning or learning the space that you're in, learning how to move your body, learning where the door is, learning how your body works, all of this. So that is kind of not a really good use of your focus and your energy. So you and your mind applies continuity. Continuity ensures that there is a continuance, a continuity from moment to moment to moment to moment. So this is also why people experience being stuck and not experiencing change, because of this continuity factor. Continuity can seem like a pesky thing, but really it is a necessary thing, and you really, really want it, because if you didn't have it, you would be, it would be like this. There are, I don't know how many. I think there could be three. There could be three of them. Human beings in the world that have complete loss of present memory. So they cannot remember from moment to moment to moment. So they have no ability to have continuity. So every moment, they don't know where they are. They don't know how their body works. They don't know the space that they're in and where the door is and all this. They have to relearn it every moment, only to forget it again in the next moment and have to relearn it again. That's what it would be like without continuity. It would not be fun. You'd never accomplish anything but relearning your body and relearning the space that you're in and relearning how things work in the world. So that would be no good. So continuity is a good thing. But continuity also ensures that you stay the same. So you have to break out of the continuity in a conscious way. So without throwing the continuity out, you have to, we would say, expand beyond it. So that would be like you're aware of the continuity from moment to moment, and you choose to be present in the moment without knowing anything. Now, that might sound odd, and it might sound difficult. Now, it's not difficult. It is challenging. It's challenging because you have a mind that holds all the recording of how it was in the last moment or in the day before or three moments ago. And so for you to be present without having that knowing dictate what you experience takes a little bit of effort. It takes effort to be fully present in the moment and to fully experience everything brand new and as it's happening. So you do not do that. You experience things out of the continuity that your mind creates. So let's say you know a person and you're going to interact with this person daily. So maybe this person is at work. So you do all your things the same way every morning. Basically, you don't think about what you're doing. You go through a certain routine. And that saves you time and it saves you energy and focus. If you had to figure it all out new, well, it would not be good. So then you go and you see this person and you have the same energetic response to seeing this person as you did the day before and the day before that and the day before that. And it's like energetically you have an expectation and a knowing what this person is going to be like. Now what happens is you're not experiencing the real person. You're experiencing your memory and your continuity program, we could say, of that person. So what that means is you really aren't experiencing that person and that moment. You're doing a replay. You're experiencing a replay that you are replaying for yourself. And sure enough, that person then meets your expectations and is the way that you expect them to be, and everything unfolds the way that you would expect. That is not being present in the moment. And when you are doing this right now, you are going to be, because your prior experiences and prior programs and continuity programs are all from the old human paradigm, the old. So you can't experience the new from memory. You have to only experience the new by being present in the moment, not knowing what to expect, not knowing how that person is going to show up, not knowing how you are going to feel, not knowing anything. So it's as if you are allowing yourself to be a baby again, totally new, learning everything, not knowing how to react. Now, the good thing is you don't have to do this with everything. A baby comes here and knows absolutely nothing and is helpless. But you don't have to do that with everything because you don't have to give up your knowing of how to drive on the road and where the road is and what even the road looks like and what the woods look like. You don't have to lose that to experience yourself as the new human. The new human is an energetic shift and a vibrational, we would call it a jump, a vibrational jump. So if you're normal before existence carried a particular vibration, then this is something different. It would be a higher and more expansive, a faster moving, faster vibrating vibration. And we're not referring to what you would call a mood or an emotion. We're referring to the whole vibration of you. So within the, excuse us, the frog has shown up again. We don't know why the frog likes to follow us into this session, but it does every time the frog is here. Anyway.
No worries.
No, we are not going to worry about the frog. We're amused by the frog, actually. So anyway, so this new vibration of you is, as we said, an expanded, higher vibrating vibration. So let's say we don't know how to give an example of this. We will show you, when we take questions, we're going to show you how you are expressing your continuity and playing out your continuity program, and how you are not allowing yourself to express as the new human. So we know that people are going to be asking, so how do I allow myself to express as the new human? How do I be this new human that you're saying is here? Well, first, you need to accept that you are the new human. Because if you don't accept that, then there's no reason for you to even go any further with trying to allow yourself to be that. So let's say, let's have you all accept that you are the new human. You are it. And it looks no different than the old human. Not right now. And it feels no different than the old human. Those of you who are particularly aware and sensitive and tuned into yourself and have high self-awareness may notice that you do feel different, that things do look a little different, and that how you approach things, how you show up to things, to circumstances, situations, and experiences, and that includes other people, is a little different. It just feels different. It seems different. And you may be surprised sometimes because you're surprised by your response. So that is you allowing the new human to show up. But for the most part, you are replaying your continuity program. So how do you step outside of your continuity program without throwing out the continuity program? Because for the basic, the fundamental experience of being on Earth, the fundamental experience of the third dimensional physicality, you need your continuity program. You need to know where the door is, where the sidewalk is, where the road is, so you don't go driving through someone's house. You need to remember and have the continuity program working. Where you don't need the continuity program is for yourself, in your own experience of yourself, and in your experience of you in the world. You need to have the continuity program for your experience of yourself physically in the world, but only partially. So in other words, if you are someone who is a small, tiny person and you always wanted to be a bigger, taller person, you can stop. It will take a little bit of letting go and just releasing and continually releasing. Stop the program of your smallness in relation to the world and others, and allow yourself to experience a new program. You can allow yourself to experience a taller program. And what you will notice if you are doing this effectively is that you feel taller, that you look taller. Your vantage point is higher and taller than it was before, and you are taller in relation to other people and taller in relationship to things. And you will feel that difference, and you will actually see that difference. That is a letting go of the continuity program that you would play every day as in relation to your size, in relation to things in the world. So that is an easy way that you can practice this. Do it on something that you can actually feel and experience. And as you begin to master that, and you notice that you are experiencing things from a taller vantage point, continue to let it go. So if you're going into a the circumstance that you go into every single day, allow yourself to not know what's going to show up, or allow yourself to sense the energy of the situation. And as a new human, you can shift the energy of the situation before you even interact with the situation. So you can choose to shift it in a particular way. When you do that, you actually have to feel the energy shift. You have to feel it shift and feel the new energy. So let's say you're going into work, and work is the same building, the same people, the same. So you normally, when you walk into that building, you are not conscious and aware. You're playing your continuity program, and your mind is 100% focused on way ahead of where you are, way ahead in time and space, and you aren't even aware of what's happening. And so you experience everything. You probably may not even experience much of it, but it's basically the same as it always is. So as the new human, you have enhanced creative abilities and enhanced projection abilities. So as a little game, start to do things in a playful way as a game. Don't make them important. And don't make, oh, I have to do this. Let's see if I can do it. And I'm going to do it. And then if something doesn't measure up to what you think it should be in your new human experience, oh, I can't do it. I didn't do it. That doesn't work. See, what you're doing is you're putting way too much importance on something, and that takes you completely out of the direct experience of what you're experiencing. And when you're experiencing a moment without any conditioning of that moment, without setting it up with continuity, you are going into it in a very open, flowy energy, a very receptive and open way, with a not knowing what you're going to experience. So once you start doing this, going with the not knowing and just looking at how aware you are in the moment, focus on being present in the moment. So that means focusing on your steps. What does it feel like every time you pick a foot up and put it down? Can you feel the ground underneath your feet? And how does that feel? And maybe you're going to even walk a little slower so you can be in that experience. And how does it feel when you open the door? And what does the door, how does it look to you? How does it feel? How does it smell? Does it even have a smell? And then anything else that you see around you, the same thing. You're just being present. You're thinking like a baby. I am new here. I have never experienced this before. I am walking into this moment fresh and new. I have no idea what to expect. I have no expectations. I have no preconceived idea of what is here. And then you just be in the moment as you move through that time and space. And you will experience it different than you had prior. And if you are good at doing this and you remember to do it every day, you will experience a new experience every time you go into this, we would call it circumstance of walking into this building, opening the door and walking on the floor. And also the experience you have of the people that you might see along the way would be new also. So once you've done that and you are comfortable with your fresh and your freshness of each experience of the moment, and you are confident in your being present in the moment and not bringing in your continuity program and setting it all up, then you can begin to play with creating. And you can begin to play with creating in that moment. And so before you go into this experience of walking into this building, opening up the door, that would be walking up the walkway, opening the door, walking on the floor, and experiencing the space that you walk into. So before you go into that, you can decide, I'm going to have some fun, and I'm going to play with the space that I am experiencing. And you can choose to experience it in a particular way, to have it show up for you in a particular way. And it would be, you could do this by picking some things that you will be able to perceive. You would be able to perceive if you were successful. So suppose you want to experience more sparkling, dazzling, twinkling light in this space as you go into this building. Suppose you want to experience a color, some flashes of colors as you go into this building. You can do this by deciding, but it will only happen, you will only be able to experience it if you are able to be fully present without any continuity program. So we know that we have said a whole lot here, but the most important thing that we want you to understand is that you have a continuity program. And that continuity program informs what you, the projector, like a movie projector, of your reality projects. And then you experience, you perceive your own projection, and that is what you think of as your experience. Now, you are a very good projector. You're very, very good at this, and you're very, very good at perceiving it. So good, in fact, that you are totally unaware of the fact that you are projecting your reality. And if you were to suddenly stop that movie projector, which you can't do, but if somehow you could, there would be nothing there because you have projected the whole thing. So we're saying that once you familiarize yourself with that you are projecting and that you are able to know that you are projecting, but you are deciding, you choose to not know what the projection is going to be, to not project from the continuity program that runs in your mind, to not project from that, but to project from a fresh and new moment that you don't know what it's going to bring. So this means that you have to go into the moment like a dog. A dog always goes in sniffing, going to see what's there. They don't know. They're very excited because it's very exciting. It's a new moment, and they always sniff. Whether they have gone into a space 100,000 times, every time they show up and they're excited to see what's there in that moment. Now, is this because a dog does not have a continuity program? No, a dog has a continuity program, or a dog would have the same problems a human being would have if they didn't have one. They know how to walk. They know the basic movements. They know what is a piece of grass. They know what is a tree. They know what is a walkway. So they have a continuity program too, but it is not as strong as the human continuity program. So they're much more able to be in the present moment. If you've ever noticed, animals are very good at being in the present moment and experiencing the moment new and fresh every time they move into one. So this is what your aim is, to do that. Now, what happens when you do that is, as we explained, the continuity program, you're sidestepping the continuity program. It's still there, but you're sidestepping it. When you do that successfully, you will be vibrating as the new human. The new human only exists in the present moment. It does not exist in your continuity program. It does not exist in your past. It doesn't exist in any recorded thing in your mind. It doesn't exist in, oh, I know how that person is. It only exists in your experience of the present moment, knowing nothing, being fresh and new in that moment. That is because the new human is a much higher vibration. It is a fifth dimensional vibration. The fifth dimensional vibration does not exist in time as a linear thing. It doesn't exist in space as a three-dimensional thing. And yet the fifth dimensional vibration can overlay a third dimensional physical experience. And that's what you would be doing. You're not going to vanish from the earth. The earth is not going to vanish from under your feet. You are still going to be experiencing the third dimensional as far as the physicality, but your experience, your vibrational experience, your observational experience, your experiential experience, emotionally, mentally, vibrationally, will all be of the fifth dimensional vibration. So we feel there's a lot of questions about our description of this so far. So what we like is we want to take some questions, because when you ask your questions, we will be able to then clarify what you are getting stuck on, what you are not understanding, and also show you how you can shift in any moment that you're asking about into the new human. Now, we just want to add, what is the new human experience? Well, if you are in your old human experience and you're all worried and concerned about something, all that you need to let go of for the new human experience. That stuff does not exist as the new human. The new human doesn't worry. The new human doesn't fret. The new human doesn't do any of those things. So if you're saying, well, I can't pay my rent. How am I going to pay my rent? That thought process, that feeling in your body, that replay of all that, that is your old human experience. That is you playing from your continuity program, your reaction to a particular set of experiences, circumstances. We'll change that word to circumstances, the same way that you have over and over and over. And you would experience tension in your body, you would experience stress, you would experience worry, you would experience unhappiness, all of these things. And we guarantee when you experience all that and you replay your continuity program, the results are going to be the same as they've always been from replaying that continuity program. So how about you say, I know I am the new human. I wish to experience this as the new human. And if you do the little practices that we gave you, the little steps to familiarize yourself with not replaying your continuity program and being in the moment, it is not easy for you to be in the moment. You have a very, very strong continuity program that is going to take over. So you have to be vigilant about being in the moment. It sounds silly, but you will notice if you are not vigilant about being in this present moment, fully present, not knowing, like a new baby, you're going to be replaying your continuity program. You're going to notice, oh, that's the continuity program. So there is a multitude of experiences and options and wonderment available to you as the new human. And as you get used to your experience as the new human, you're going to be able to use all of these amazing abilities and powers that you have. Right now, those things are things that you have to maybe focus on if you even can use them. They're not your natural way of being. They're not your natural flow. Wouldn't it be magical to be able to walk around and walk through your day and have things just kind of fall into place all around you and materialize and manifest, all to serve you in the most beautiful way. And with the most beautiful colors and energy and vibration, like you're actually walking through this earth of highly vibrating colors and brilliance and sparkles. And I mean, it'd be so magical. And you can do that. But you have this big but. It does take a conscious choice and focus to let go of the old human and the continuity program. So we feel that we are at a point where we can ask, oh no, we are going to answer the questions and hopefully then shed more illumination on the whole thing.
Awesome. So we do have lots of people with their hands raised. So so that's great.
We knew that. We could, all the questions pop up.
Exactly. So so Linda, you want to go ahead first, and we're talking about the divine human and how we can be the new divine human in this experience at this time, right?
Well, sort of, kind of that, but we would like the questioners to ask their question, and we will point out to them how they're either asking from the old human and their continuity program, and we also will ask them, what is it that you want to experience? How do you want to experience the new human experience with all this? So let them just ask the questions, and if they're too far over to one side, then we'll have you clarify a little.
Awesome. Sounds good. All right, Linda, go ahead.
Okay, sweetie, thanks. And that was a good smile at the beginning.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Okay. Nice to talk to you and the collective.
Nice
so
to see you too.
What I'm getting is we're supposed to just be here now. It's kind of like when a dog greets you for the first time at the door, right? And sees you 2 minutes later and greets you again.
Yes, that is a very good analogy. It's a little more than be here now, and we don't like you to use be here now because be here now is something that has been overused. It was written in a book, that it was talked about in a movie, and it was written in another book and talked about in a movie. So guess what? You have a continuity program for be here now. Let that go. What you want to be you want to be like the dog. You want to be in the present moment, experiencing everything fresh and new, like a baby. A new baby shows up. Everything is new. They're filled with wonderment as they look around. As a matter of fact, they don't even see form. They just see energy moving, and they're just amazed. Oh, and they look, and they're just fascinated by everything. And their eyes are big, and they want to take it all in. That type of energy. And the same with the dog is like that too, being fresh and new in every moment. So don't put a phrase on it. Don't put a label on it, because all of those things come from your continuity program and your past old human ism. Because how else would you have them? How else would you have the phrase? Has to come from that. So let that go and just be aware of being fresh in the moment. And that means you don't know. We would recommend doing it in safe spaces first. We would not recommend going into the grocery store that is filled with other people and then saying, okay, I'm fresh and new. I've never been here before. I have no idea what the shelves are. I'm going to experience everything brand new. I have no idea. And I'm just going to be excited about everything. We don't feel that is a safe space to be doing this right now. You have to become an expert before you can go into a crowded space and just be fresh and new like that. So do it in what you would consider a safe space, where you wouldn't mind acting in a way that you might look like an idiot. You're not going to look like an idiot, but you will think that you're going to look like an idiot. So if you're in wonderment at something that you see every day, it's possible that you could look a little like an idiot or like a nut to some other people that see you come into this space every day. but most likely you won't, because you're not going to be overly dramatic. You're going to be experiencing, which is different. So we want you to let go of, we would call it preconceived ideas and preconceived understandings and your prior experiences. All of those come from the continuity program.
Okay.
Does it
So-
make sense?
Yes, but so for making ourselves feel taller, can we picture like a puppeteer like pulling us up type of thing?
No.
No?
No.
Do you know what
The
I mean?
reason is your experience of a puppeteer and your knowing of a puppeteer comes from your continuity program and your
Okay.
past experiences. So your experience of a puppeteer would be different from someone else's experience of a puppeteer because they would have a different visceral in the body experience. You want to just feel yourself taller. It's the experience of being taller without any. Your puppeteer is a crutch, and your labels were a crutch. So you're not using any crutches because crutches have to come from the continuity program.
Okay.
The replaying of something that you have experienced. You don't want that because any replaying of anything has to come from the old human.
Okay.
Okay? The new human is fresh and new in every moment. Fresh and new. Fresh and new. We like that. That sounds good. Fresh and new. You don't have to be refrigerated. You are always fresh and new.
Well, that's inspiration. I appreciate that one.
Yes.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thank you, Linda.
So, yes, we are not Linda.
No, I was saying thank you to Linda because I think she's done with her
Okay.
question and answer. Yeah, awesome.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna go to the next question. Marianne, you wanna unmute yourself?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, you just muted yourself, Marianne.
Okay. Hello.
Perfect.
Hi. This is Marianne.
Mhm.
Hello.
Hi, Amy. Hi, the collective.
Hello.
My question would be relationships, regarding relationships with my family and stuff like that. If we're shifting from
You could just call it
like,
the old you.
I'm
experience
kind of
to the new.
confused a little bit about that.
Okay. So you're confused. All right. So what are you confused about? The shifting of the experience from the old human to the new human, or how to do it, or what?
Well, I'm trying to heal my relationship with my mother,
Are you
and
thinking you're going
she's
to hate your
dying right
family?
now. And
Are you thinking that you're not going to like your family
I'm
as a
wondering
new human
how
when you
to
experience them
handle
anew?
it from where I am right now.
Why do you say from where you are right now?
I'm kind of confused where I am right now.
Okay, well so when you're saying, are you confused about where you are in your experience of your relationship with your family members, or are you confused about your experience of where you are in time and space right now, or are you confused about your experience of where you are in your understanding of what we said right now?
In time and space, and also in relations to my family.
Okay, so you don't know how you have been, how your family experience has been for you to this moment. You should know this. It should be something that is part of your continuity program. So you should have an experience or a perception, we could use that word, perception of your family experience. Do you have that?
Right now, it feels like a lot of separation between myself and my mother, my brothers and sisters, my daughter.
Okay, okay. So your experience with your family is one of the energy of separation, of the feeling of separation. So that also brings other things, because your continuity program says, oh, separation, sadness, doesn't feel good, feel lonely. And so all these things pop up and come into your experience because of the continuity program. Correct? You experience those things? Are you there?
Yes.
Okay. So in other words, your experience of separation leads to other experiences, emotional, physical experiences, physical in your body experiences, correct? We want to make this point. Do you have a time delay?
Correct.
Okay. Do you have a time delay on your computer? We're wondering why you are delaying your answer.
Yeah, I think there might be a connection issue,
I
maybe.
have to tap on the mute button in order to hear you.
Oh,
That's
okay,
weird.
that is strange. Okay, we are
Yeah.
going to speak now, so you can put your mute button on. Okay, so let's look at what you just said. You just said you have the experience of separation with your family, and that calls up certain continuity programs and has them play in your actual experience. So it calls up an experience of how your body feels, how your emotions feel, the visceral experience in your body. All of this is called up by the continuity program. As the new human, all of that program gets set to the side. You don't know anything. So you don't even know what this, quote, separation is. You're fresh and new. So you have the experience, you have a family, and you have you. And you're fresh and new in the moment. That means you get to experience the moment. We would recommend experiencing, let's say you get up in the morning and you are going to be in the moment. You have chosen to wake up as the new human, fully present in the moment. So when you wake up and you open your eyes, you remake that commitment. You could even hang up a sign that reminds you to do that, so that you don't automatically go into your continuity program. Because if you automatically go into your continuity program, you're automatically going to feel the separation, feel the pain of the separation, feel all of those things that you have felt over and over, because that's the program that will play. So to be fresh and new, you're going to get up and you're going to just experience you in that moment, in your space. Experience the newness of the space. Don't even worry about anything with the family. Don't even think about anything with the family, because they haven't shown up in your space yet. You're in your space experiencing everything fresh and new. And then as you're doing that, and you're going through experiencing everything, and like the dog experiencing something for the first time, even though he's experienced it 1,000 times before, like the new baby in wonder at all of the things in your space, and you're just so amazed, and also amazed at your body and how it moves in time and space. Once you've done that, you might, and as you're doing it, you might come across a picture, something that is present of your family in your space, and allow yourself to be with that as if something completely new, like you have no idea what this picture is and who these people are. And just allow yourself to be with that, and feel what you feel. Feel, if you feel love, allow yourself to feel the love. You might feel love for these wonderful human beings that you see in this picture. You might feel anger towards these wonderful human beings you see in the picture. Whatever you feel in that moment, without thinking about it, because once you start thinking, you're replaying something. So once you allow yourself to feel what is there for you to feel in that moment, and you might want to, you might find, or not want to, but you might find yourself feeling a tremendous amount of love for these people and appreciation, and allow whatever shows up to be present. If you feel something like anger at them, or something like that, allow yourself to feel that completely. Feel it completely so that you can experience it. And then that experience, that emotional energy will pass, and you will then have another emotional energy fill that space of that experience. Because this is because you're not playing from a replay, from a program, from a continuity program. A continuity program would be like you would see the picture, it would trigger a visceral feeling in your body, it would trigger a particular emotion, and then you would go off from there with the same feelings, the same thoughts that you have every single day, over and over and over. That is not the new human, and that will never get you experiencing this present moment. In this present moment, there is no preconceived anything. There is no past. There is no future. There's just this present moment. So there is no history in the present moment. So that is what you want to do. You want to focus on being present in the moment. And if you notice you start to go off into the thinking, and you notice the awareness, you be really aware. And if you're aware and vigilant, you will notice when you start to go off into thinking. You will notice that the thinking triggers certain emotional responses in your body and physical responses. You will notice all this. And when you notice it, you can just say, okay, in this present moment, I have gone into my continuity program. Okay, that's a great experience. I am in the moment, right here, right now, in my continuity program. So that is still being in the present moment. Not being in the present moment would be going off with the continuity program and let the continuity program take you down the road mentally, emotionally, and physically that you've gone down over and over and over before. So we hope this makes sense. And as far as the separation that you have with your family, as you do this, and as you become masterful at being in the present moment and experiencing the energy around your family, fresh and new, like you don't know what it is, you don't have a preconceived idea of separation, because that comes from a program that you have an experience of separation. I know what separation feels like. I know what it looks like. I know what it is. See, let's throw all that out. So you're in the moment, and you don't have this separation there present with you. Just have the picture of your family members and what comes up in that moment within you. And as you become masterful at that, then you can begin to create. We don't advise doing this for quite a while, because you're going to find you're not masterful in the present moment, especially when it's a sticky, emotionally charged energy around something. But your mind, what happens then is your mind wants to rescue you and comes in with its program. Oh, yeah, we know how to handle this. We know what's going on here. Okay, all right, got this. Don't worry, we have the whole thing figured out. This is what it is, and that's what your mind will do. And that is completely not being in the present moment. That is being in a replay of a continuity program, something that you feel over and over and over. So that is what you don't want to do. You want to be in this present moment. And as you become masterful at that, and you find that you're able to do that, and the moment is fresh and new every time, and you feel that it is, and you feel The experience of interacting with, say, a picture of your family or family members is fresh every time. You don't approach it with this, oh, energy, because you know what it's going to feel like. You don't have that anymore. Then you can start to play with the energy. You can create, you can send all of this energy to your family members. You can create them as different people. You can create them as a different vibration. You can create them, if they were nasty, you can create them as loving. If they were critical, you can create them as accepting and adoring. So, but to get there, you have to be able to master the present moment and not replaying. So we hope that made sense. We hope that was clear. You can come back and let us know if it was, as we wrap up with you.
That was very clear. Thank you.
You're
Awesome.
very welcome.
Thank you, Marianne. So there's a question, somebody asked me a question, 1 second, and it is about this being the new human. Let me see if I can find it. And it's about, hold on. How are we supposed to, or how are we going to get to be the new human? So it feels, so I guess it's more like that. It's not just about being present, but it's about being present in the moment and being in the awareness of the present moment. I think some people might still be confused about that.
Okay, yes, okay, we might not have made that clear in our focusing on being in the present moment.
And not making ourselves wrong for not being the new human.
Is that part of the question, or are you adding that?
That's part of the question.
That's part of the question. How to not make yourself be wrong for not expressing as the new human? That was part of it? Okay, so let's go with the first part. Because you have already evolved, you are already the new human. We want you to accept that. You are the new human. Your experience and your expression, meaning your personal expression in the moment, how you express as you, is not of the new human. And the reason for that is 100% your continuity program that plays in your mind, and your mind replaying that program in every circumstance that you experience. So, when you become masterful at being in the present moment and experiencing everything as fresh and new, like the new baby filled with wonder, where you don't know how a certain moment is going to feel. You don't know how a certain situation is going to look and feel. You don't even know how your body is going to look and feel in that moment, or what size it's going to be in that moment. Once you become good at that and masterful with that, you will be expressing as the new human. The new human only lives in that present moment, that space where you are new and fresh and experiencing everything new. Remember, in that dimension of the new human, the fifth dimensional energy, that those frequencies, that experience, there is no linear time. There's no past and present. There is no time the way that you know it in the third dimension and even in the fourth. What happens when you replay your continuity program is you're replaying something that was laid down, like some tracks, if you want to think of it as music, tracks that were laid down in the past, and you're playing them. So when you do that, if it was laid down in the past and you're playing them, it can obviously not be of a energy, a vibrational energy and frequencies that contain no past. I hope that makes sense. So where your new humanism and experience lives is in the present moment, when you have stepped outside of your continuity program. Now, we did say you will always retain, because you want to, an aspect of your continuity program. Keep you safe, basically, so that you don't go to sleep in the middle of the street, that you know the difference between the road and your bed. That is a continuity program. Every day your bed is the same, you know where it is, and you go and lie down in it every night. You don't go, oh, tired. Where am I going to sleep? I think I'm going to lie down on that nice flat road over there. That you don't do that. And then you get hit by a car and you have to learn, oh no, that was not a good place to lie down and sleep. You don't have to do that over and over. Those we would call physical orientation type of things, you will retain that because they're not linear time dependent. They're basically like you have a structure in the physical world in which you operate. But you, as a being, how you interact with those structures, how you interact and show up in any moment, that can be either third dimensional, fourth dimensional, or fifth. And you want to be of the new human, you want to be expressing of the new human, and you want it to be in the fifth dimension, which means you have no prior experience in this. You have no program to play from. You see your boss at work, you have no program to play from where you go, oh, here he comes. He's going to give me a big yelling at. I know it. Oh, he's got a frown on his face. You're like completely fresh and new, and you see your boss like, oh, look at that. Wow. He's my boss, and here he comes. Oh, I'm excited to see what unfolds. You're like that dog that always is excited at the door when the door opens.
Mm-hmm.
Every single day, the dog is excited when the door opens and you walk in, and the tail wags and their butt moves so fast. It's going. We need to do some tail wagging. We really do. Everyone's getting so heavy. Okay, when we finish speaking to this answer, we are going to do some tail wagging because that will loosen everyone up and get them in the present moment really fast. Make everybody a dog. Okay, so. In answer to your question, the new human, your new human, the new human that you are, lies within the present moment. Your experience of yourself as the new human lies within your ability to be present in the moment and not replaying a program from the prior experience, the past, whatever. Anything that you replay, after we've spoken to you today, you are going to be much more aware of when you go into a circumstance, you're going to start to notice, oh, I'm going to work. I have this tension, or I have this excitement. You're going to notice that you have these feelings. Where did they come from? A program. They came from a program. Oh, you're going to the supermarket. Maybe you don't like shopping so much because it's not been fun. So you notice, oh, I was shopping. Oh. That is from the program. Those things are telling you you are not in the present moment. In the present moment is experiencing something fresh and new, like you've never experienced it before. Like you've never had this happen. You've never been in a grocery store. You've never gone to work. That is being in the present moment.
So what if
yes.
What if in the present moment somebody is feeling depressed? They're feeling stuck. This is what they're feeling in this moment.
They cannot be feeling the feelings of depression, the feelings of stuckness, all come from a replaying of a prior program. You can't be depressed if you're in something fresh and new because you have no idea what's there. So if you're feeling depressed unless someone is there yelling at you or you just fell down the stairs like I did, like Amy did, you will not be feeling depressed in the moment. The depression will not be there because that is coming from a replaying of a continuity program. It's like you're carrying something from prior moments into that moment.
Mm-hmm.
When you're fresh and new in the moment, you will not be feeling anything but, oh, okay, I wonder what's going to show up. Like that.
Mhm. Got it. Okay,
So-
cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So, is there another question?
Oh, there's still lots of
Well,
questions. There's still
we're
lots
gonna
of
do tail wagging.
questions. Okay.
Tail
Mhm.
wagging.
Mhm.
We're done with the questions?
Yeah. That one anyways.
Oh, okay. All right. So everybody stand up. Yep, you got to stand up to do a tail wagging. If you are physically unable to stand up, you can do this sitting down. If you're physically able to stand up, stand up. Okay. Now, lean forward, like bend at your waist, lean forward. You can put your hands on your knees for support, or not. And then we're going to just start swaying your butt slowly from side to side. And imagine there's a very big bushy tail on your butt. Big, nice, big, beautiful tail. And you love your tail. And you love wagging it. And you are just swaying it slowly because you have the sense that your owner is going to be coming up the steps and coming into the home. So you notice, you hear some footsteps, and you start swinging your butt faster, back and forth, wiggy, waggy, because you're anticipating that moment. And you are so excited. You're getting more excited. Wiggy, waggy, wiggy, waggy, wiggy, waggy. And the steps are getting closer and closer to the door. Wiggy, waggy, wiggy, waggy, wiggy, waggy, wiggy, waggy, wiggy, waggy. So keep moving your butt to every wiggy, waggy. Left, right, wiggy, waggy, wiggy, waggy. You got to wag that tail. And the door opens. Wiggy, waggy, wiggy, waggy, wiggy, waggy, wiggy, waggy, wiggy, waggy. And here comes your owner. Wiggy, waggy, wiggy, waggy, wiggy, waggy, wiggy, waggy, wiggy, waggy, wiggy. And your tail is going so fast, it's a blur. Wiggy, waggy, wiggy, waggy, wiggy. All right. Okay. Take a deep breath. And just breathe in. Breathe in all of that wiggy, waggy energy. And you can sit back down. Okay. So if you did that with us, and didn't just listen to us say that, you got to experience in the moment. Because wiggy-wagging your tail is not something that you have a record of doing. You don't have a preconceived program for that. So even if you've done it before, it's not something that you would record because it's so crazy. But it's a very good thing. And we highly recommend doing tail wagging to get yourself in the moment. We don't recommend doing it if you're in a crowd of people, but if you have a space where you are by yourself and people can't see you at the moment, get up and start wiggy wagging. You will bring yourself right into the present moment. So if you find yourself replaying a lot of stuff, a lot of energy, a lot of emotions, a lot of experiences, and you're just bringing all that into your experience, that is you playing from all your continuity programs. Wag your tail. You don't have a continuity program for tail wagging. So wag your tail. Okay. So we are complete with tail wagging. Did any questions pop up?
Oh yeah, there's still lots of questions. Like there's still lots of people
okay.
with their hand raised. So that's
All right, well, let's take one more.
all right.
Let's take one more.
All right, Janine.
And then we will do.
Yeah, because then we still want to do the meditation journey and we still want to talk about the package. So let's see, let's see what we can do. Janine, go ahead.
Hi, Laura. Hi. I just want to ask in regards to, the situation, like if you control, if you like, I don't let go easily of emotions when someone's hurt me or something. I just want to know what's one.
Can you repeat that?
Yeah.
Are you speaking to you're speaking to
I was confused too, Janine. I'm not sure what the question was.
I don't easily let go of, I hold on a lot to emotions and to stuff.
Okay, so you said you don't usually let go of emotions. What was the other thing that you said you don't usually let go of?
I don't let go if people hurt me or emotions. I don't let go. I hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yes, there are some people that are very like that. So what you are is you're a fly paper. You're a sticky person. So that means that you don't let go and you just replay all of the stuff. So for you, every time you go into the same experience, see the same person, you already know how it's going to happen, and you feel the same energy in your body. You feel whether it's a good energy or a tense energy, whatever it is, it's the same thing that you felt before. And you even feel that when you think of the circumstance or situation or the person. Is that correct?
Yes, and I'm so tired.
Okay. Well, you know that about yourself, which is a really big bonus.
Yes.
You know how many people do not know that about themselves that do the same thing?
I think
They
it's
just suffer,
receiving.
and they don't know why they're suffering. They have no idea. So you know that. So that is a really, really good thing. It's also a really good starting place, because now that you know that about yourself, and you know that that doesn't lead to feeling the best, and it doesn't lead to having a fresh and new experience with that person or in that circumstance, you can choose to let that go. Or we don't want to use the word let that go, because you have stuff about let that go. Did you know that? When someone says let that go, you have a lot of resistance. So we're not going to use the words let that go. We're going to say you can choose to experience it fresh and new. We would recommend in your case that you do, one, tail wagging until you are laughing and giggling and just feel so silly. Do it, where you're not going to feel stupid doing it, or someone's going to criticize you for doing it. Do it where you can feel comfortable. So do your tail wagging, loosen yourself up, experience the present moment. And if you notice you're doing your tail wagging and you're thinking, well, I don't really have time for this. I don't know why I'm doing this stupid thing. This is really stupid. Why am I doing this as you're wiggling your butt? Well, that's not tail wagging. Tail wagging is a whole body experience, being present in the moment. So if you notice that's what is happening, you can just let yourself know, oh, okay, I am not experiencing tail wagging. I am experiencing my mind talking. I am experiencing, and then you can choose to just no, we're not using that. Just release any thoughts and just do tail wagging fresh and new, like you have no idea what that experience is. You want to experience every aspect of the tail wagging movement. Just close your eyes and get into the tail wagging. Now, another thing we would recommend for you is when you wake up, you are fresh and new in the moment. As soon as you open your eyes. What happens with human beings is immediately a program kicks in, a continuity program, and if you normally wake up tired, you'll wake up tired. You'll feel that tiredness. If you normally wake up achy, you'll feel that achy. If you normally wake up energized, you'll have that energized. And you almost can see there's a little mini time pause between the time when you open your eyes and the program kicks in. What we want you to do is make a sign. Hang it where you're going to see it when you open your eyes in the morning. And it's important that you see it then, not after you've gotten out of bed. And we want it to say, be new. Just be new. Not something like be here now or be in the moment, because your mind has a preconceived understanding and experience of those words. So we're not going to use those words in your note, just be new. That's the instruction. And what in response to that be new instruction, we want you to just, oh, okay, be new. I'm new and I'm fresh, and this moment is new and fresh. And then proceed, before you get out of the bed, just experience you within your body. Experience your body, what it feels like lying on the bed, the pressure of the bed pressing up against you, and what it feels like. Just run your mind through your body, checking and feeling and noticing. Don't judge. Don't judge something as good or bad, or, oh, I don't like that. Just experience it. And then get out of bed, but get out of bed noticing the movement. So notice, oh, you know, you're rolling to the side, or you're lifting up. What does it feel like with your arms? Lift up the cover. Can you feel the muscle? Get really detailed and pay attention to it. And what, in order to do that, you have to be 100% present in the moment to really notice this. Normally, you are completely unaware of these details and completely unaware of these feelings. So to become aware of them, you're present in the moment. So do that and see how far you can take it every morning. The reason why you want to do it when you first wake up is because you starting from, like we would call, fresh and new. Fresh and new. Like no program is playing. If you start going into your routine and you remain unconscious of the present moment, you automatically will start playing a routine and start going through it, and the same feelings will pop up every morning that you feel. You go through the same thing over and over. There'll be no fresh and new in there. It's a program replaying. The continuity programming in the mind is strong. Even when it's not useful, it's strong. So the way to let it, not play is fresh and new, fresh and new. And as you begin to become more comfortable with this fresh and newness and being in the moment, then you can expand it further out into your day. See how long you can expand it. See if you can call it in the middle of your day, no matter what's happening. See if you can say, oh, I'm obviously replaying a program. I have absolutely no awareness of where I am in time and space, or what this experience is really like. I'm experiencing it out of a program, a prior interpretation, prior experience of it is replaying. So then do that. And as you become good at that, you will be able to flow and be the new human that you are. There is no such thing as someone who can't let go of things. What that is you have a continuity program of not letting go of things. It's not you, it's a program. We just want you to know that. You can do it. It's just a decision. We really hope that helped.
Thank you very much.
And
yes,
encourage
I needed
you.
a start point. Thank you.
Awesome.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
Janine.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Good.
We think that might have helped other people, so there's a good thing that we answered that question.
Absolutely.
Very good.
Yeah.
We know that you want us to talk about our package, correct?
Mm-hmm. So
Okay.
it is available at
Before we get the
Alara.
people deeply, deeply relaxed, taking them on an amazing, wonderful meditative journey, we are going to talk about our package. This is our package. It's Amy's package, but we have created all the things in it.
Mm-hmm.
So call it our package. Now we're going to try to do our description fast, but we like our package so much that sometimes we take a little long. We're going to try to be faster. Okay. Package has been named Activate the Divine Human Within. Create your life with power and love. And all of the programs in here, every single one of them is designed, is created to bring you into the present moment. Every program that you listen to is going to be us speaking and us guiding you into your experience of the present moment. And every single program has a different altered state guided meditative journey. And what the altered state guided meditative journey does is it infuses the knowing. It infuses what we have just shared with you into your cellular memory. Now, cellular memory is a very good thing. This is different than the continuity programs playing in your mind. Cellular memory is a recognition of feeling. It's a recognition of a vibration in your body. It's that type of thing. And it is a memory that allows you to, we could say, we don't like the word understand, but we'll use it because we want to use a different word than knowing. It allows you to understand you in the moment. So it allows you to understand and know your present moment experience. That's what cellular memory does. So you want that. Okay, so the first program is the Crystalline Grid Living Love Connection. This is a beautiful, beautiful guided, we like saying that word. That is fun. You see, we live in the present moment. We have fun all the time. Okay, it's called, well, we said what it's called. We're having so much fun. We are sorry. Okay, we are. Oh, dear. All right. You will know yourself as a crystalline living love, as a crystalline being. Crystalline being is also another way of saying the new human. You are a being of crystalline light. So there's a lot of ways of saying that. We don't particularly use that because, again, there's a preconceived notion of what a crystalline being is. And we don't want to activate these preconceived notions. So this is beautiful. And it says, express as one synergistic divine human being of love, light, truth, wisdom, and transformational energy. That is because you are going to connect with all the other consciousness on the planet in this beautiful guided meditative journey. You are going to become a point of light on the crystalline grid and notice what it feels like and your connection to other points of light, which are other aspects of consciousness. You are going to experience completely new feelings and very present moment feelings because you don't have a point of reference to experience it from the past. Okay, the next thing in here is access the source vibration during times of chaos and great change. Now, why is this important? Because as you notice, the source vibration is always in the present moment. There's no time, there's no linear time. That doesn't exist. There's no preconceived notion. It's always in the present moment. And in the present moment, there's joy, there's unfolding, there's delight, all of this. And what happens when you're in a time of chaos or great change? The complete opposite. You're replaying. Your mind starts scrambling for all of these continuity programs and replaying. What do I replay? And you get a panic. You get a tension. You get knots in your body. You get tight. That's because you're replaying. Your mind is replaying, and then you're reacting to the replaying. So what this does when you become the source vibration, and you allow that source vibration to flow through you, you relax and you are in the present moment. And in the present moment, nothing is a problem. Nothing is unsolvable. Nothing is a challenge. You are here, you're experiencing it, you are filled with joy, you can see clearly, you see, you feel, and you appreciate that moment. And then after that moment comes another moment and another moment. And it's a completely different way of being. And with all the things going on in your physical experience of your world today, we say that it's a very important ability to have, to be able to summon up that source connection and be source in that moment. And as you are source, you are also the new human. The new human is more pure source than the old human. The old human has all of these sticky papers laid on top of it, sticky papers. And we would say those sticky papers are all of the programs, all of the preconceived notions, all of the pre-experienced feelings, and all of that. The new human is clean and pure. And in the present moment, when you are source, when you are connected with source, when you are experiencing the source consciousness that you are, because you are source, you are clean and pure. And answers just come to you. There is no thing that you don't know. There's no stuckness in the present moment. There's no stuckness for source. Even when we get a frog, we're not stuck. When a frog shows up, Do we get stuck? No, we got amused. We are amused that there is a frog that likes to follow us around so much that it shows up whenever we speak. We think it is hysterical. So, anyway, the next thing after that are 2 guided meditations deep into the heart of divine love force. Now, why do you want to go deep into the heart of divine love force? Because divine love force is the force and the vibration through which source creates. It's also the same, because you are source, it's the same force and vibration through which you create. You are that force. You vibrate that. So, besides being an utterly transformational and beautiful experience, to go into this beautiful divine love experience, you also get to create with it. It's a very present moment experience. You cannot experience it if you are not within the present moment. All of these things you cannot experience outside of the present moment. You're experiencing your interpretation of them. You're experiencing a caricature of them, but you're not experiencing them. They only exist in the present moment. And the thing that's so cool and wonderful about all our programs and meditations is because you are guided, you are so deeply relaxed, and you let go. We don't mean to trigger Gina or whoever that was with those words. And you just go with the flow, and we take you to where we want you to be in your experience. And you will see, we will do it in a moment with you, and you just relax into the present moment, and it is glorious. So these are all different doorways into the same present moment. Every single thing here is a different doorway. The next thing we have is a guided, multidimensional journey into an interdimensional love force creation portal. Now, what is a interdimensional love force creation portal? It is one of the portals that exist all around you. You see, you don't exist in this time and space that is not connected to everything else. And your time and space is not as you think it is. It is a lot less solid. It really isn't solid. That is your perception, your preconceived notion, your continuity program. And it is connected through a series of portals. We did a talk not too long ago, maybe a year or so, maybe a year and a half or 2, and it was all about portals. And it was showing you that there are portals everywhere around you, and how to open a portal, how to perceive a portal, and how to open a portal, and how to use the energy from that portal to create. And sometimes you could go into the portal. This is a large portal. An interdimensional creation portal is a larger portal, and we are going to take you into it. So your experience in here will show you and teach you what a portal is like, what it feels like, what it's like. And you can, we would recommend doing this over and over several times. Once you are familiar with the portal and the experience of a portal, what it feels like, what it is like, just the whole experience of it. And again, it's a very present moment experience. You cannot experience a portal outside of the present moment. You will be able to recognize other portals in your space, in your environment, and you will be able to access them. So it's really fun to access portals. They're all around you, but portals are not static. They're constantly opening and closing all around. So once you become aware of them, you can sense them. And we also want to say that no, negative entities do not come through portals. They flow a different way. Portals, if a portal opens in your time and space, it flows one way, from you to somewhere else. Portals are flowing that one way. So they're not a portal from somewhere else, bringing something into your time and space. That's a misunderstanding, a misknowing about portals. Okay, so the next thing we have in our wonderful package is joy. Now, joy. You might have noticed that we are silly and we are joyful and we are just ridiculous sometimes, and That's why we come up with things like tail wagging. What is joy? Joy is source. Source is always joyful because there is nothing to be unjoyful about in the present moment. And your natural state of being is joy. Joy. Did you know joy is a higher vibration than love? Even higher than that creation force of love. And everything is love. But what that love feels, that source that is love feels, is joy. Joy is the highest vibration and the highest expression that you can hold. So we created an instant joy meditation. This is not really a meditation, it's more of a process. And it is fantastic. It's short. It only takes about 8 to 9 minutes. It's easy to do, to follow along, and you go from just feeling like you, maybe not feeling so great, or maybe feeling just okay, to feeling this amazing joy springing from your belly, filling you, and you are just like so joyful. It's incredible. And then you can go out into your day radiating this joy. And when you do, the things that show up in your experience are amazing. Amazing. So we highly recommend doing the instant joy process at least once a day. You can use it anytime you start to feel kind of in a slump, anytime you start to feel what you would call stuck, anytime you feel less than joyful, which is a lot. Use the instant joy process and allow yourself to just be infused and lit up with this joy. You will be amazed at the difference joy makes. Totally amazed. Okay, so the next thing we have here is a special bonus. We have a few special bonuses, so we're going to try to go faster because we know we're going slow. Sequenced frequency living energy MP3s. These are light encoded divine crystalline activations. And then we have for an awesome 2021. It's for an awesome moment. The real truth is it's for an awesome present moment. And what 2021 is a string of present moments. That's all it is. It's just like a necklace of present moments. So these frequencies are, we would say, tuned to and focused on particular areas. So you will see that some are, one is focused on no stress, relax and regenerate. Another one is an activation for optimal health and well-being. Another is an energy and activations for optimized relationships. Another is energy and activations for increasing the vibration to 5D. That's a really good one because that really helps you get into the present moment. There's a little bit of speaking in this. We just deeply relax you. We take you into a deeply relaxed state, and then we transmit the energy. And then we bring you out of the deeply relaxed state. So they all have that same format, and they're not very long. We would say the longest one is 11 minutes, and the shortest one maybe 8 minutes. Maybe the longest one is 12 minutes. So they're very, very doable and usable. And we would recommend pairing them with ones that would complement one another. So you will be guided to which ones you can use together. And once you activate and connect with the source within you, you will have this guidance. So the next part of our wonderful package is a favorite. This is the super powerful, it's actually a 5D through 11D multi-dimensional money, Reiki, and transformational healing session. Amy has not updated the banner. We have pestered her to update the banner, the little header on top, and put in its current name because it is very much a transformation session. It used to, when they began about 11 years ago, it used to be very focused on the money Reiki energy. Now it is focused on both the money Reiki energy, but more of the transformation. It is transmitting upgrades and activations, and the highest frequency energy available to you is being infused into you. And your chakras, your energy centers, your everything, your DNA, everything is being activated, infused, and activated with these highest frequency energies in the moment, and that continually changes. So what we notice is that people in the session feel better and better every time they're in a session because it's a higher frequency that they're able to hold. This one is on August 27th, and it is the Lionsgate Light Upgrades and Activation MMRT session. MMRT stands for Multidimensional Money, Reiki, and Transformation Session. And this comes with a special booster. A booster is just a shorter version. The MMRT is a 90-minute session. It's a 90-minute energy transmission. It's at night, so you get to lie down. Some people are asleep. Europe sleeps through it. Other people have it in the middle of their day. So it just depends on where you are in the world. But it is a special time for you to gift yourself, allow yourself to receive these magnificent upgrades and frequencies and activations. And the special booster in September is the Equinox booster. September is all focused around the equinox, and it's a very powerful equinox energy this year, different from other equinoxes. So that is that. Now, in this, we have the special divine crystalline light and Lionsgate upgrades, light codes, and activations. And this is channeling magnificent energy from Sirius through the Lionsgate and the Lionsgate. Even though the Lionsgate is closed, the energy is present. And we are taking that energy and we would say, packaging it. We had to say that word because you have a preconceived notion of what that means. But we would say, making it so that it is more resonant and absorbable with your frequencies and your ability to assimilate, absorb and assimilate these energies. And it upgrades the DNA, the energy fields, energy centers, and the mitochondria. So very, very, very nice. And you can read on this page more of the description because there's more of the description here. So we would recommend doing that. And then you have to read the description on this one too because we can't say the whole thing, but we will say that these are so important. What you have been experiencing in the background throughout our session has been the crystalline rainbow starlight frequencies. What these are very, very high dimensional energy frequencies that are flowing all the time around you, and they hold you. It's like picking you up and putting you on a little white fluffy cloud and carrying you around. So imagine in your day, we are picking you up, putting you on a fluffy cloud, and you're sitting on your cloud, and we carry you everywhere that you want to go. And whenever stressful things happen or confrontational things happen or, quote, bad news happens in the world, you are above all of that. You are floating on your little cloud, and you see it, and you're like, oh, okay. And it doesn't affect you. Everything rolls off you. Nothing affects you. Even stressful things that normally would bother you, like getting stuck in a lot of traffic when you're late to get somewhere. No, now it's fun. With the crystalline rainbow frequencies, it doesn't bother you. It's almost a fun experience. So what these frequencies do is they are, from their very, very high dimensional and vibrational aspect, they are reminding and nudging you on a cellular level to be in the present moment. So again, a beautiful, beautiful doorway to the present moment that you don't even have to think about. And the great thing about these is they're when you get them, your pets get them. And the pets are so receptive to them, they love them. We mean love. Like an old grumpy dog will become new and playful again and act young. An old achy cat will be just running around and jumping and having fun again. So they respond to this energy so beautifully. Animals are so receptive to energy. So that is the rainbow frequencies, and that also is the total of what we call package A. There's 2 packages. We're not going to go through another long one, we promise. So that is package A. Now, there's another package called package B. What package B is everything that we just told you about, everything. And we want you to come to the page and to read it yourself because 2 reasons. One, we can't tell you everything in all the description because we would be talking to you for an hour or more about the packages. And we want you to come read them. And the other thing is, on the page has been infused with very beautiful, high frequency, joyful energy. And you will feel it. It almost feels like it's tickling your belly. So you will love that and you will feel that. And that is just a gift of being on the page. So we highly encourage you to come and look at the page and read the page. Okay, package B is everything we just told you about and a 30-minute personal energy surgery session, surgery and frequency sequencing. That's a hard thing to say. Frequency sequencing session with Amy. What this is, it's described here. You get to focus on, pick 2 areas of focus that you want the session to focus on. But what Amy does in this session, she is helped and assisted by 3 light beings. These are light beings of the 7th dimension, and they come and they help. And your energy body is lying in front of them. Amy opens up your energy body, and what she does is she infuses every organ with light. She gently massages them. She heals and clears any less than optimal areas in any organ and within your blood flow. And she infuses everything with diamond crystalline light. So you will, it's a very beautiful experience. It heals issues within your physical body. It also can heal issues within your emotional body. It strengthens your body. She has done things that have healed and knee issues, back issues, organ issues, all sorts of things are possible in this energy surgery session. And this is operating on your energy body, which is a replica of your physical body. It's like a mirror image, a duplicate of it, and it is an overlay of your physical body. So whatever is done in your energy body is reflected in your physical body. So it's a very nice thing. It feels lovely. It doesn't feel uncomfortable. You might feel a little, energy moving, twinges, but it feels very nice. And it's a beautiful session, and it has wonderful, wonderful results. So that is included in package B, and that's it. We think we are finished. We think we are complete. All of this is on our page, and Alara will tell you how to get there. So that's it.
The page is available at alara.at/show/Amy8. So please do check it out. The 2 packages, package A and package B. And of course, package B includes the 30-minute personal session with Amy. So please do check both of those packages out. And package A, they're all downloadable MP3s. As soon as you purchase, you'll get access to the download page and you'll be able to download them and start using them, right then and there. So thank you, Amy. Thank you, The Collective.
You're welcome, and we're sorry we took so long, but it was an experience as we went through the whole thing.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, so now we are going to do our wonderful guided meditative journey. And what we want everyone to do is we want you to get comfortable. So if you're lying down, that's great. Just make sure you shake out your limbs and just release any tension. If you're sitting and you wish to remain sitting, make sure that nothing is crossed. Your arms are not crossed, your legs are not crossed, and that you're comfortable, that there's no tension in your body. If you prefer to move to a lying position, that is fine. You can do that also. We're going to wait a moment before we begin. So just move into a position that is comfortable for you. The most important thing is that there's no stress on any joints or muscles in your body, that you're able to just be comfortable. Okay. So what we want you to do is we want you to focus on the area at the top of your head, right above your head, right above your crown. And we want you to see that above your crown is a beautiful, magnificent dodecahedron made out of light. All of the points are made out of light. It is made out of light. It is filled with light. And as a matter of fact, light is radiating and emanating out of it. And this beautiful dodecahedron is beginning to rotate very slowly above your head. And as it does, it emanates a beautiful beam of white light right into your crown. And it flows into your crown and through your crown, down your head, down your neck, down, down, down into your lower abdominal area, where it flows in a beautiful, slowly turning vortex of light. And then we want you to bring your breath up the front channel and exhale through your mouth, leaving all of the light in your body. Once again, breathe in this magnificent beam of white light through your crown and allow it to flow down, 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 all the way down to your lower abdominal area, and allow it to swirl slowly in this beautiful vortex of light. And as it swirls, it begins to overflow and flow down your legs ever so slowly. The light is flowing down, down. And whenever you're ready to exhale, bring your breath up the front channel and exhale through the mouth, leaving all of the light in your body. Once again, breathe in this beautiful, magnificent white light. Let it flow in through your crown. Let it slowly flow down, 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 relaxing every organ in your body as it flows so slowly down to your lower abdominal area, where it swirls in this beautiful vortex of light. And the light continues to overflow and brings more light into your legs. And it fills up your abdominal area with light, filling every organ with magnificent light. Every organ is filling with beautiful white crystalline light. And when you want to exhale, bring the breath up the front and exhale through the mouth. Once again, leave all of the light in your body, exhale no light, and then breathe in the magnificent light once again through your crown, and let it flow down, 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 down to the lower abdominal area, and let it swirl again slowly in this beautiful vortex of light. And now the light flows up, up, up from the vortex, up to your shoulders, and then out your arms, filling the arms, just flowing all the way down your arms into your fingers with this magnificent light, filling every cell with light. And when you're ready to exhale, you bring the breath up the front and exhale through the mouth. And once again, breathe in this magnificent, beautiful white light and allow it to flow down, down into your crown, down, down, down into the lower abdominal area. And let it swirl so slowly, and let it overflow the little vortex, and let it flow up, 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 up into all of your organs, up into your shoulders, down your arms, up, up, up into your neck, and filling your head with all of this beautiful white light, filling every organ, every aspect of you, every artery and vein, every nerve, every muscle, filled with glowing white light. So beautiful. And you feel so amazing as this white light is filling everything and it's flowing within you. Now we want to take your awareness and we want to bring your awareness to a point behind your eyes. So go with your awareness right behind your eyes. And we want you to look out through your eyes. Your eyes are going to be filled with white light, and you're going to be looking out into a field of magnificent white light. And we want you to flow your awareness right out of your eyes into the space around you. And as your awareness in the space around you, you notice that you are floating, your awareness is floating in a field of magnificent, sparkling, dazzling, crystalline light. It's beautiful and brilliant white, and you're there, and it's all around you. And you can feel it. You feel this light. It has an energy. And the energy of the light it just feels like it's a giant hug. It feels like it is hugging you. And you feel you have never felt anything like this before. And you feel this hug, and you feel this amazing feeling, and you feel the light around you, that you feel yourself melting into this light. You feel yourself flowing, just dissolving into this field of light. Your awareness can no longer distinguish you from the field of light. So now you notice that your awareness is huge. Your awareness is much bigger because you are the entire field of light. So all you need to do is focus, to think about focusing over there in the field of light. Oh, I want to focus over there. I want to see what's there. And so as soon as you think that, you become aware of being there. You are moved through the field of light, and you're in a different location, and you have a different awareness. And you've noticed that there's different sparkles and dancing light, and you notice that you feel different. There's different emotions that you have that are running through your body in response to the dancing light. And then you decide you want to focus over there. And so you shift your awareness to some other point, and you zoom over there. And suddenly, you're aware of something different, something bigger, and something very distinct from the last moment that you were experiencing. And you are just enjoying this so much. And you think this is amazing. And you notice that you are feeling this amazing joy bubbling up within you. And you just want to laugh out loud. And so you laugh. And you can't hear your laugh because it just dissolves into the field of light. And the whole field of light seems to reflect your joy. It's amazing. You have never experienced anything quite like this. It's the whole field of light is reflecting your joy to you. So you're feeling this joy, and it is expanding and amplifying because the field of light experiences your joy, amplifies it, and reflects it to you. And then you reflect it to the field of light, and it's bigger every time it's reflected back and forth. And it's amazing. It's just so amazing. And you have this big, joyful grin energy that you're feeling. You can't even begin to describe it with a word. It's just so big. And you decide you want to experience more. You decide you want to experience the whole field right now. So you decide to focus your awareness. You will let your awareness flow from your center, the center of you, what you feel as you. You are this light dissolved into this field also. But there is an awareness you have of the center of you. And you allow that awareness to just expand outward, like a big circle around you, like expanding larger and larger, growing larger to encompass more and more of the field. And as it expands, you are just so amazed, so just filled with this feeling, this emotion that you don't even have a word for, of this magnificence of this field of energy that is within your awareness now. You are aware of it. And you notice that you're not even aware of the whole thing yet, even though you're aware of so much. So you take your awareness and you fly it. You fly with your awareness to the outer edges of this field. What you notice is there's no outer edges of the field. The field is expanding and it's continuing to grow, and there's no end. It just is. It's going on and on and on. You've never seen anything like that. And you look at yourself within this field, and you notice that you are the field, and you notice that you are expanding out and out and out, and you have no edges, you have no definition, you have no something that is you and something that is something else. You are all of it. You are everything. You are the completeness of all of it. And it's so all of it that you can't even see the completeness. You can't even know the totality of you. And you are just so amazed. You are amazed by the magnificence of you. You are amazed by the magnificence of this light. And you are amazed by the bigness and vastness of all of it, and of you, and of the never-endingness of you. And you have a sudden awareness, a sudden knowing that everything lives within you. Everything is within your awareness. You just aren't aware in any moment of it, of all of it. But it all lives there. So you see that you can shift your experience by shifting what part of your awareness, what part of you, the big field, you are looking at. So you say to yourself, wow, I have an infinite number of experiences. I have an infinite number of me in relation to others. I have an infinite number of an infinite amount of joy to feel, love to be. And you can't believe it. You allow that knowing to wash over you and to permeate every aspect of you. You feel the joy, the biggest joy you have ever felt, ever, ever, ever. Wow. And you have amazing, amazing things to experience. And you know it. We are going to bring your awareness now back into your body form. Allow it to flow back in a stream of this white light, flowing back, yeah, up to your eyes, into behind your eyes, the space behind your eyes, and allow this energy to flow down into your body, to every aspect of your body, and allow your awareness to flow throughout your body. And you're flowing around, and you're looking at every organ, and you're looking at the blood pumping through the veins, and you see your heart pumping, the beautiful sparkling heart. It's like the heart is dazzling with beauty. And you see everything. And then you get into a smaller, you go smaller and smaller into a deeper level, and you see the cells that make up everything. And you see that they're dancing. Your cells are dancing. They're so filled with joy that they are dancing. They're not just sitting there. They are dancing. The liver cells are dancing and having a party. The stomach cells are dancing. The muscle cells are dancing. The heart cells are dancing. And you are just amazed at how much joy is in your body. And you just start to have this feeling of joy just well up within you, and you want to laugh because there's so much joy. And you're watching the cells. They're having this grand party. They are having so much joy and so much fun, and you are just loving it. You love seeing your cells so happy and joyful. And you send them love. And you send them appreciation, and you feel all the love coming back to you from them. And you just want to hug every single one. So do. Send a hug to every single cell. Beautiful. Woohoo! They love to be hugged. So now allow your awareness once again to come flowing up to the space behind your eyes. To allow it to sit right where your third eye is. Just sit there with your awareness. And we are going to count you up from 1 to 7. And as we count you up, you're going to become more and more aware of your body form and more aware of inhabiting your body form. So we will guide you. 1, feel your body. Just feel it there with your awareness. 2, allow your awareness to just flow throughout your body. 3, become aware of every organ in your body doing its function. Become aware of the love that they emanate as they do their jobs. 4, feel the blood flowing within your body, your heart beating. 5, feel the dimensionality of your body. Feel your body pressing on the surface that you're lying or sitting on. Feel that surface pressing up against your body. 6, feel yourself having weight within your body. Feel yourself inhabiting your body form. Feel that body form. And 7, allow yourself now to open your eyes. Open, and blink. Look around. See how your space looks. We are fairly sure you're going to see some more sparkling light and sparkles twinkling around you. And just shake out your hands, shake out your feet, and just allow yourself to fully get back into your body. And we are going to ground you upon the earth. Imagine a beautiful, beautiful grounding cord of this magnificent white light coming from your root chakra and flowing down, all the way into the center of the earth where it connects with the heart of the earth. Feel it connect with the beautiful, glowing, radiant heart of the earth, and feel the earth send back up to you a magnificent hug. Just feel this love flowing right back up and then into your body. You are connected and grounded upon the earth within your body. Okay, welcome back. How are you and how do you feel?
Yes, welcome back, everyone. Feeling grounded, yes, more present, yes. But also at the same time, I could sleep. I could take a nap, as well. But
okay, well, it's late where you are.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So how is everybody else doing?
Do you see any more light or sparkling in your surroundings?
Absolutely. I always do. Whenever we do this process at the end, I always feel like the room is more lit up. It's brighter and definitely sparkles, and it's kind of also like a little bit of a light pink, rosy glow.
Glow?
Yeah.
The glow?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, very nice. Beautiful, beautiful. Is anyone else, you can put anything you want to share in the little comment box?
Yeah.
I think it's called a comment.
Share your feedback and comments in the chat. Absolutely. Yeah, how was that for you?
Yeah.
Because I didn't get a chance to lie down, but I sat in my meditation chair, which was great, so it was much more relaxing and comfortable than this chair. Okay. So it's like I could have definitely, dozed off for sure,
Yes.
Yeah.
But you would have missed it.
Mm-hmm. No, it was a great journey, right? Taking that journey and just I was just felt lighter, I feel more lighter. It's weird. I always I feel so relaxed. I think that's what it is. I'm feeling so relaxed and lighter. So even though I might think that, I'm drowsy, but it's not the drowsiness, it's more feeling relaxed.
You have more light in your body. And what happened when you were taken into that beautiful field and you expanded to become the whole field is the space between the molecules of you expanded. So what happens when that happens is you're lighter. A gas has more space between the molecules than a solid. So yes, so feeling lighter and less dense is definitely an experience that is normal after something like this.
Yeah, exactly.
So enjoy that.
Yeah, Cece says feeling really relaxed and so much at peace. Awesome, good. And Keith says Amy's the best. Thank you, Keith. Awesome. And Janine says, through the whole show and the session, I got a lot of heart palpitations in my throat. And I also realized in the session, I have a block towards feeling or allowing myself to feel joy. And she says, I do feel lighter. Yes. Awesome. Yeah, definitely allow yourself to feel that joy for sure.
Yes, yes.
So it's
Yes,
good that you got that
listen
realization.
again and allow yourself to feel the joy. And palpitations can be viewed in a different way. Palpitations are a faster vibration. A faster vibration is a higher dimensional vibration. A faster vibration is joy. So if you allow yourself to feel joy, you'll feel it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you see, call your palpitations vibrations, and a different experience will come from that.
Yeah, absolutely. Totally agree. And yeah, and again, of course, you know, we talked about the packages at the beginning. Neo's here, he wants to go out or something. So please do take a look at the packages that are available at alara.at/show/Amy8. So Amy and the collective, because I know it's still the collective right now, is there any other last message you have for us today?
Enjoy the feeling that you're feeling. Allow yourself to know this feeling of expansiveness. Allow yourself to know that this is you, that you are the field, and an infinite number of experiences exist for you, that you don't know what's there, that you don't know how you're going to interact with them. That is all a fantastic journey, that you can be excited about it. Allow yourself to be excited about not knowing. Allow yourself to be excited about the adventure of discovering it. And then just do it. Just experience and be excited. So every day, wake up excited because you don't know where you are in that field. You don't know what you're going to experience. You don't even know what energies and aspects of that field are flowing through your body, your space that you define yourself as. So just allow yourself to be excited about the discovery. Allow yourself to discover and experience and enjoy. We would say those words are very, very worth putting up somewhere. Allow yourself to be oh, now we forgot how we said it. I think we said this. Be excited about the discover. No, well, okay.
So it's on the recording. It's on the recording. Yeah, I was busy looking at the comment from Ocean Goddess D. She said, I started singing. I am so filled with joy that my cells are dancing. Nice. Right?
Oh, how wonderful. How wonderful. Yes, we feel the joy in that. We feel the joy as you read that. Beautiful. Magnificent. Well, we should bring Amy back so she can say goodbye to everybody. Unless you want us to say goodbye, we can do that.
Thank you. Well, no, you can bring Amy back for sure. We'd like to talk to Amy for a second.
Once we're here, we're ready to stay. But we'll let her back. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you.
Hold on. Oh man, they're so funny.
Yeah, they like being here and sharing. Yeah.
Oh my God, yes. They really do. They're so funny. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, they don't like to go. I can feel them still trying to like hang on.
Nice.
They really don't. They love to do these talks. Love to do them, and they really want me to do them all the time.
Nice. Yeah,
every day, like do nothing else.
They have a message to share. They want to share the message and the frequencies.
Yes, and they love feeling the energy of everybody. They can feel all the energy of everybody out there. They can actually interact with people energetically. They just love the whole thing, you know?
Yeah.
They don't
Awesome.
get to have a physical body, so when they have a physical body, they're just so excited. That's an exciting experience. You know, we're always experiencing having a physical body and not being, you know, non-physical, except when they take us, you know, on these guided journeys. They take you right out of the body into non-physicality. So anyway,
Awesome.
so
That was great. Yes, and Cece says thank you. Everything
hopefully it
so
was
powerful.
sounds like it was wonderful for everybody, which is great.
Absolutely.
And I hope everybody listens again and absorbs all of the gems from what was in there.
Yeah, definitely. There were lots of wisdom. So definitely you want to listen or watch again for sure.
Yes, yes. And I'll listen myself because I don't get that much when they're speaking. I get a little. I mostly get a lot of feeling. I feel a lot of what they say. But I don't necessarily get to hear it in the same way as if someone were saying it and I was listening.
Right. Yeah. Totally get it. Yeah. So you should listen or watch it again.
Yeah, I will. I will.
Awesome.
So anyway, so I don't think I have anything to add. I think that they're pretty complete. And
awesome.
Yeah. So
Good.
I just want everybody to, you know, take whatever they got and to build upon that and to just stay as long as you can in this expansive state that you're in and just enjoy.
Beautiful. Thank you. No, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here and bringing the collective and all the wisdom and the frequencies during this show. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you everybody for your comments and questions and feedback. I know we didn't get to all the questions, but we really wanted to do the meditation journey as well, because I know how powerful that is for everyone. So thank you so much, everyone, for being here and all your questions and feedback and comments. So appreciate it. And yeah, definitely, you know, stay in this energy the best you can. All right. So until next time, may you all continue to be blessed with an abundance of joy, peace, love, happiness, prosperity, and radiant health. Sending you all much love and blessings always. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you again, Amy. Talk to you soon. Thank you, everyone.
Okay.
Have a great afternoon, evening, wherever you happen to be in the world. Morning. Bye for now.